Welcome back to part 4 of the stock pot refining series of videos. And I've got everything in the fume hood here that I've been working on for this series of videos. And if you look, down here is a status test on the solution in this flask. It just barely turns orange, so that means we have a very slight trace of precious metals in this flask. And what we'll do is just add that to our new stock pot. This here is the solution that we added zinc to get the metals out of that solution. And I had some stuff I had to do over the last couple days, and it's just been sitting here. You can see that it's turned color, which means some of the metals have gone back in solution from sitting in that solution. And if you look at that status test, there's just a trace of metals in solution. So this metal down here on the bottom, this black stuff on the bottom of this beaker, is going to be the mixed PGM black powders. What I'll do is I'll pour this solution off into my stock pot and then rinse this black stuff off down in here, this black powder, and add it to my collection of mixed black PGMs. Back here is the beaker that we were trying to process some metal in, and it foamed up over the beaker on me, so I stopped that reaction. I don't think there's much in there at all. Let's get a test on this and see what we got. It's a little darker than the rest of them, but still, that's just a trace of metal and not worth trying to recover the metals out of that solution to do a full refining. So again, what we'll probably end up doing is filtering that, adding that to the stock pot. This is our little bead of metal that we were gonna try to dissolve and process in this series and refine it. But again, this is such a small amount. It's probably about 4 grams of metal. It's such a small amount, it's not enough to justify a full refining to try to get the pure metal out of this little button. So we'll just hang on to it and save it for the next time. Back here is a couple of funnels that we used during this series. There's a little bit of platinum group metals in solution down in the bottom of these beakers. Plus, I'll rinse it off of the funnels, any platinum group metal solutions that are clean to these funnels, and add this to my stock pot. And then last but not least, we have this metal here. I think this may be some rhodium metal, and I do not know how to process rhodium metal. So what we'll end up doing is I'm just going to add it to this container, and we'll keep this until we do some more research, figure out how to get the rhodium out of that salt in there. I think it's rhodium. I don't know. I have to do some more tests. I've got to get familiar with rhodium processing, how to test for it, how to detect it, and how to refine it. And so far, I do not know how to do that. Okay, so what this will do, this will conclude the rest of the series of Stock Pot 6. And what we'll do is we'll just save this stuff up until we get enough. I'd say we need about 10 grams of mixed black PGM powders before we can do a full refining. So this will conclude part 4 of the Stock Pot number 6 refining and recovery series of videos. Thank you for watching.